You know why you shouldn't make plans in this game, right? Because the universe will find a way to screw all those up. And that happened yesterday. Well, maybe 2 days ago when we had this big summon event to get some fragments needed for the fragment collection fusion event for one of the Blade Masters that is going on right now. And I summoned shards that I said I wouldn't have done. And I summoned 10 voids. I thought 10 voids. Might as well do a random 10 pull. I'll get points quickly. I didn't find myself. I didn't want to spend the time to do mystery shards. I was doing the free-to-play challenge at the same time. I thought this will take me ages to do 1,500 points. I thought 10 void shards will be so easy to pull, and I won't get the legendary because I know I will not hit pity. I know my luck is the 0.5% for a legendary. It won't proc. I'll just get the points. It's gonna be easy. I didn't have sacreds. Easiest thing ever. Well, you know what happened? I summoned the legendary. My RSL helper just had some fun with me, showing 190 summons in. That's where I got my legendary. 190 summons in. It doesn't show right now for some reason. I'm not sure why, but 190 summons. It's crazy. My last legendary on sacreds was 27 sacreds pulled, which again is insane. 27 sacreds. 27 sacreds. No, actually that was before the RSL helper update, and then I got a Cadraphone. I think I did like 10 pulls on last Tuesday when we had the Mikage Champions Chase. So yeah, I got a very bad champion. That's what everybody is advertised this one as. This is probably what they say the worst void legendary that we have in the game. And the test will be today that exactly it. Is he really the worst? Not Rathalos. Wait, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? The other Blade Master dude. There we go. Fatal is the Blade Master was the summon, right? Jeez. Is he really gonna be that bad? What I've done, I've given him the best gear possible. I farmed masteries for him. I farmed the ascensions for him. I want to see why everybody was saying he was so bad. They tested him on the test server. I thought, oh, I'll do a test server, test. And then I eventually got him. And yeah, his kit looks amazing, by the way. But why does he hit so low? I mean, obviously it's the multipliers. The simple answer is that. But attacks one enemy, ignores 15% of the target's defense if this attack is critical. So you'll be critting. Obviously, you're gonna build him with 100% crit. You're gonna be void. You're not going to have any weak hits. 20% chance to grant an extra turn. That's alright, right? A2. Attacks one enemy, ignores strengthen, stone skin, increased defense, ally protection. That sounds amazing already to me. Also ignores 15% of the target's defense if this attack is critical. So that becomes interesting. So you're going to be using it against stone skin to ignore that. But you're not ignoring shield, which is a big problem in the arenas right now with the bolster set. So what is this supposed to be doing? Decreases the target's attack by 10%, stacks up to 30. Also ignores 15% of the target's defense. That's very strong. You're not gonna go through the shield. So this has to be high damage dealing. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to be negative. I gave him very good gear now. I'll show you guys in just a second. Attacks all enemies, ignores 15% of the target's defense. This also drops the target's defense by 5%. So 6 times you do the AoE, which is a lot. It stacks up to 30%, decreases the defense on an AoE basis. So is this really worth it? I don't know. Maybe he's, I don't know, for the Hydra. Is he supposed to be used for the Hydra? He looks like a PvP champion, especially with this A2. This A3 with the Relentless set, if you stack it up, that would be nice to decrease the defense. But he's just a strict damage dealer. He doesn't apply any debuffs. And he's got this special move, True Charge Slash. It's a big animation. Attacks one enemy, ignores 50% of the target's defense, fills the champion turn meter. Damage inflicted cannot be decreased. Damage inflicted cannot be increased also from your masteries or passive skills. So keep that in mind, except when attacking bosses. So when you're attacking bosses, your masteries and stuff will count. And it's a secret skill available only when any 3 of this champion skills were used in a round. Pretty interesting. on how this works. So it's gonna be a rotation similarly to Rathalos, but not as good. And then also he gets a shield equal to 25% of the health for 2 turns at the end of their turn. So this makes him a little bit tankier. All right. Cannot receive critical hits while under a shield. This is also huge to help him reduce damage taken, but the multi hits he will take will drop him down. So I've built him with 105,000 HP, 148 speed. I know that's very low, 270 crit damage, and didn't bother with the resistance or accuracy. So let's see. I mean, there's no point showing him in the campaign. He's gonna hit hard, isn't he? So let's go 23 normal. Let's drop in Rathalos. I was doing a test yesterday. Let's bring in the big boy. The bad thing about, you know, HP based nukers is how they work is that they don't have the boost, the 50% boost from damage increased attack or an increased defense if you're a defensive based nuker. So you're gonna have an issue comparing yourself to attack damage dealers and defense damage dealers. But yeah, let's find him through the filter. It's gonna be quicker. All right, so we'll do a decreased defense and weaken, and we'll have a booster as well there, just to boost our speed basically. But again, not very realistic when you consider, right? Yeah, coldbrew. You're not gonna have a defense down weaken in the arena if you plan on using him in the arena. So we'll see on how he fares here with all of this. So A3, big A3. Let's see. 130,000 damage. Very low, very low, very bad. He should have done way more damage because you're also ignoring defense, right? Because you do a crit, you're ignoring 15% defense plus the defense down plus the savage. And then let's see his A2, which is the big single target. This should kill the enemy. 160k, very nice. I mean, in terms of damage, if you do 160k in arena, he's gonna die. The enemies are gonna die. But let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look in the actual arena. So my plan here is to kill those UDKs. Is he gonna be a good choice to have instead of my UDK? We'll see. To fight the UDK, sorry. Because he's gonna have an AoE, and he's also gonna have a big single target, which you can take out the UDKs if they're protected by a stone skin, which is usually the case. You're usually gonna see the UDKs with the stone skin, but the problem is if you go first, the reaction is gonna neuter whatever you're doing. So okay, he's gonna soak up that A1. So let's lock them out. Beautiful. Let's sleep the UDK. All right, can we let's try the AoE since we don't have a stone skin to worry about. Let's try the AoE. No shields, so we should ignore the defense. What I expect here is a Y board on the board here. 35,000 damage. Jesus, that is absolutely horrible. Oh boy. I mean, even if you count the fact that man, let's see the A1, A2, 30,000 damage. Even if it's a high defense target, 30,000, it's like a proper UDK. My UDK has 100,000 health with 6,000 defense. He wouldn't die from that. Like from a 30,000 hit, he would barely, you know, feel anything. Let's hit it again. A little bit higher now, I guess, because we decreased defense. I guess maybe Helm Smasher also proc there. I don't know. And I'm just locking him out. Oh, let's see the big skill. Ignores 50% of the defense. This should be big. Boom. 150k. All right. Do we have live arena? No, 2.5 hours. So let's carry on. Let's find. I gotta find a tanky team. This 515,000. All right. This is a proper test. All right. This is man. Why did they make him so bad? They know their skills work this way. Why? I don't get it. So we locked them out. We're gonna try. We're probably gonna get sheep here. We didn't. We removed the stone skin there. Not that it matters. But yeah, I'm just gonna save my A2 here. Oh, the hex. He had polymorph, but the hex forced the polymorph on him. Come on, talk about luck. So here against the Rotos, actually that's the worst thing we can fight, because Rotos will wreck us, because we're gonna proc his passive, right? Let me see if I can kill the Duchess. So here attacking. This is the A2 is basically for it's not for defensive base, because you decrease the target's attack. So what's the point of targeting a Duchess? So I should target him, but he's not gonna die. So let's see. 20. My god. Plarium. This is supposed to be a void champion. The free to play, the free acquired champion, Rathalos, is 100 times better. Jesus. Alright, my passive, look at that. Look at how much damage. Actually, I took 0 damage there. That's the most interesting thing about this guy. I like it. I like it. So he's gonna be really tanky. Okay, maybe I'm too let's see the AoE. We decrease their defense on longer fights. I'm gonna be doing this. You're not gonna get hit. There's my passive there, the big shield. The Rotos is doing absolutely nothing. He can't really kill me. I'm not sure why Rotos on auto he's targeting me, but they wouldn't do it on a live arena fight, would they? So I got the AoE again because I did a reset. We dropped their defense a little bit. Not that it matters. There we go. 15,000. Barely goes through the shield. That's the best thing on him. Is that why they made him like this? Because he does not get crit on? Maybe. Now that I think of it. Oh, we'll do the big single target now. We'll do the big single target. It should have my passive procced now. Oh, now he hits a little bit harder. So let's see this. Boom! 100k. Now we're talking in terms of damage. Now we're talking. So, by the way, his health has now been dropped by Roto, so his damage should be lower now. But I was decreasing their defense, so yeah, he's really ramping up. Live arena might be where you're gonna be using him. So you use him with a tanky setup, right? So he's gonna be a tanky damage dealer, but he's obviously not as strong as Taras Marichka. It's an obvious thing. But you won't use him against the low squads here. Against another Rotos here. So it takes a lot of time for him to ramp up. Right? And I have all the refreshes. So I'll do a different setup after this. Like something that I could use in live arena as an example. I would use Duchess. Probably use Pythion. And him plus one more. So let's see the AoE. Alright, did okay damage. There's the defense down from Rotos. It was transferred because of Hex with Yumiko is just amazing. It's just amazing. All right, let's see. That kills them. Yeah, it slowly ramps up his damage. That's good. I think you pair him together with a Harima. It just won't happen. The enemies will not be able to kill you. He's gonna be so stupid in arenas. If you had Harima together with him, the passive, them two together would work perfectly. I think that's why the multipliers are so low. Unless I fight it Taras Marichka, like to compare really, because I'm gonna be dropping their defense. Taras doesn't get affected. We'll do some refreshes now and we'll try to find them. But here, it's gonna be the same result as before. Let's do the AoE. Nice. Rotos is gonna come back very soon. Wonder if Python will revive. No, it didn't. Because he got the revive quicker than Python got a turn. Let's see. The second usage of his skill. So he works very well with the recent champions. Because you just spam your A2, right? So here, there's the A2, 111k. Alright, I was way too harsh. But if I built him for live arena, I wouldn't build him like this. 140 speed is out of the question in live arena. You will not run this. Okay, let's see this one. You will not run 150 speed on your damage. You're gonna run 200 and you're gonna adjust your stats accordingly. So I'll probably rebuild him like that if I'm gonna do a live arena test with him. But that might be for another video. I want to see your thoughts, guys, down below, because always I like the feedback. I see the comments. I don't all respond to them, obviously. There's just so many sometimes. But here, can we even take out the UDK here? It's just no chance. There's just no chance to take him out. 20,000 damage. That is what I'm saying. It's like a joke. Here we don't want to hit the. We don't want to hit him. The Mortu, because you know enemy Mortus have 100% chance to proc it. Oh, okay. Enemy Mortus have 100% chance to proc it, while we have way less. So, like in this situation, how do I even kill the Mortu? Do I wait out on the stone skin? Do I keep on doing this? Jeez, 4,000 damage. Oh man, protection plus the shield. That's why I think if he also had ignore shield on his A2, that would be better. But I guess they thought it's too strong already, maybe. But it's doing 0 damage right now. It's like he is you know, doing 0 damage. So let's see the AoE here. Decrease their defense. Can't do anything against that guy. Can't throw Hex on there. Yeah, Mortu's gonna proc. There's no way around that. I wonder if he hits him, because the shield does not allow for us to get crit on. Oh, does this kill UDK? I don't think. Didn't even go through the shield, man. That's a proper UDK, by the way. In the sense of being tanky, but also okay, but also Harima's in there. Yeah. Big thing to remember. Harima is in there. Now I'm gonna be attacking her. No, I can't put a shield on myself. She's gonna start just decreasing my defense. There you go. Gonna be squishier. Not that it matters that much. The petrification is so strong. Yep. Destroyed. All right, destroyed. Harima UDK just wrecked this guy. I was excited about his passive there at first. Let's do a couple more refreshes, but I have so few gems now that it's the Taras. Let's see. Final one, guys. Final one against the Taras. It's is he the worst Void legendary? I gotta think about it. Can't say he is. Oh, stone skin there on Taras. I mean, wasn't really needed. Let's see, big AoE. Okay, we killed them. But any damage dealer would do the same. All right, any damage dealer would do the same to like an arbiter with no other supports. If you get your AoE through, they're done, right? So, all right, stone skin is off. Taras has that insane passive that is better, I believe. Like 50% of damage you take is ignored, right? So let's see the A2 here. Actually took him out. 50k there though. Might have been a bad Taras. to be fair. I've never seen a Tyrannus get destroyed by a 50k hit. It means his health was 50k. He shouldn't die. Because I probably was gonna hit him for 100k. He reduced it by 50, so that was 50k. And then he died. But Fatalis, very interesting. I don't know if he's better suited for maybe something for PvE, but I think he's... I mean, when you put an arena aura on a champion, you're supposed to do them, use them in you know, PvP. But this shield is what saves him a little bit. I think he should have been a little bit stronger with his A2. Shields are so huge, you cannot take out a UDK with this. And if they place a UDK, this guy is just using this all the time, which is what a Harima has. But a Harima is high defense, so she's tanky. He's just high health with about 3,000 defense. But overall, like, a good champion. I'm not gonna call him the worst legendary after my testing. I think Quintus needs some love from the videos I've seen. That's why I haven't really pushed for him, because I've seen the videos and I thought, geez, is that the dude really? Let's say Vitreus. I've seen some videos on Vitreus also. Going through the voids. At the moment, there's no void Lego that really shouts out that it's bad. At the moment. Yeah, no bad. Angar. He's gonna get buffed soon. Raka, in my opinion, she's kind of bad, but she's a support, so she does support things. Kutraxav works very well for specific areas. Inithwe, same thing. Undead Horse Volcanon got buffed, right? So he's a little bit better. Fatalis. Tromaria is interesting. Interesting. But again, for a damage dealer, is he the bottom one? You can compare him to Fortis. Right? I would say. But Fortis is also going to get buffed. And Fortis will be changed much quicker. Carillon, I didn't try, but this guy's a support. Jorgit is number 1, I would say, in terms of attack DPS. Then we have Akrisia Torment. Shadowkin. Jingwan is actually interesting. He's not that bad. So Jingwan is probably worse. But I mean, he's immune to fear, true fear, freeze, provokes, all that. So that helps you a little bit in different parts of the game. Jinro, I haven't used Jinro at all. But single target sucks. I think he sits comfortably in the bottom 3. For sure. I mean, even Aileel has the same skill, but at least this one gives him a stone skin after. So that can potentially make him very tanky in situations, but you need to get a kill. So he sits in the bottom 3. I would say Jingwan, Aileel, Fatalis. In terms of damage. It's just... I think maybe Fatalis, if he slowly ramps up, he becomes better and better. But to ramp up means the enemy team is just not doing what they made their teams. You know, they're making the team, they're trying to beat you and kill you, right? So they're not doing that. So if you manage to ramp up, it's done. So yeah, this was a video, guys. That was my pull. Fatalis the Blade Master. I got Rathalos. I'll get the other Blade Master. I'm only gonna be missing 2. That's very interesting, actually. Huh? We'll see. We'll see on how this goes. But this was the video for today. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will see you in the next one. See ya.